So, I just got gas here, and it brings up something that I've been wanting to talk about. Something that I always tell people who are my friends and everything like that. And that is why I love motorcycles. And there's our gas prices, $3.93 for the cheap shit. Now people ask me, Strider, why do you like motorcycles so much, man? It's two wheels, it's kind of dangerous. And I said, and I don't see what you don't like there. Fucking false control. And it's pretty simple the way I like motorcycles. And it's a combination of practicality and just pure fun. Because a motorcycle can be cheaper than a car or a truck. Can. Not necessarily is, though. So a motorcycle can be cheap to own, cheap to buy, cheap to maintain, cheap to put gas in, cheap to park, cheap to insure. Parts can be cheaper. Now, of course, it's not necessarily a rule that it's going to be cheaper. Well, actually, his go, man, but alright. And, like, for example, and I'm not going to throw any actual numbers out, but I don't have, like, a nice car. I have a car. I just have, like, a car. It's nothing really that nice. But it works. Gets me around. If I ever drive it. But it's a decent car. And my bike was cheaper. It was a decent amount cheaper than my car. And in 1 month of car insurance, I have paid for my entire year of motorcycle insurance. Light was yellow-ish. When you have insurance on a motorcycle, you're not, if you're just doing liability, you're covering the damage that you can do to somebody else. Now, realistically, if I run into somebody, I'll probably kill them on bike. If I'm going fast enough and stuff like that. But chances are, that's going to probably really mess me up. And I'm not going to be able to do much from that point on either. Now, in a car, or a truck, or something like that, how many people do you think you can run over? How many people do you think you can run over before your car is going to stop working or something? And the thing is you're more dangerous in a car. Because in a motorcycle, you're right, I can break the law, but you know what? That's not what your insurance is covering. It's covering, liability. Your responsibility to other people that you can injure. And I don't have that much that I can really do to injure people. If I slam into somebody's car, I could probably screw up a door panel. But I couldn't total a car. I really don't think so. Maybe if I was going really insanely fast and I somehow bashed through things really perfectly well, then I could, maybe. But on a motorcycle, your insurance can be cheaper. What are you doing? Do you know how to drive? I don't think you do. Also, this thing, when I'm probably being a little bit stupid on it, is going to get like 35 miles a gallon. I remember going there. That was a while ago. And it's just because they're more efficient. What am I hauling around? I'm hauling around an engine, 2 tires, a gas tank, and me. I'm the most fuel efficient, inefficient part of this entire vehicle. If I wasn't here, the bike would be better off. Anyways, we'll get we'll get on to that point when we do a handling talk. And I know it's not like cars can't be fuel efficient. I used to own little fuel efficient cars back where I used to live. A couple of my buddies know about what I'm talking about, because I've got a few buddies already. Let's see if they're watching me these. And it can be pretty fuel efficient, but I'll guarantee you one thing. You can't do a 3-second 0 to 60 from factory. This is 3.2 0 to 60. And it's old. It's old. It is several decades old already. When I bought it, it was 28 years old, and now is the 30th birthday of this bike, this specific bike. So this bike is not an unfair example to use. It's just it was kind of revolutionary for the time. I'm getting off topic here. I shouldn't get this technical. When I talk about my bike in another edition, I might go a little bit more in depth with it and tell you guys a little bit more about my bike. It's like speeding and racing for poor people. What are you gonna do? Get a motorcycle. Because around here, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about right here. Oh no, traffic, right? Fuck traffic. I don't know your shit. I don't play your game. I don't like your tone. Oh, Look at this. Look at this. I just got to follow the rules. Oh, I'm sorry. I should say, I got to just break the rules. Your rules don't apply to me. And, that's the thing, is it makes traveling, especially in Southern California, which is where I'm at, pretty damn easy. Douchy? Douchy? Look at the street name. Can you guys read that? D-A-U-C-H-Y. Douchy. Hi, Dick. He was yelling at me. I don't know what the fuck he wants to yell at me for. I had just turned the corner. I was probably going 20. Whatever. Fuck him. Oh yeah. So that is one thing that I will say is bad about motorcycle signs. You don't get seen. But you know what? Fucking be a responsible human being and take control of your life. Now take control of your life. Handle it. You'll be good. If you won't, well then you'll know. Oh shit, sliding around. Whoa, that's a hill. Whoa. I got myself in some trouble there, didn't I? Hello, puppies. I love sliding on dirt. I wonder if this is any better. Probably not. No, see? Alright, look at this. First time with the microphone out, and I'm already getting lost for you guys. And I will be honest, you know, gear can cost money. It can be a little expensive. But it's one of those things that you buy it once, and you're good for hopefully a pretty damn long time. You should always wear your gear. If you ever talk to a biker, they'll probably tell you two things. ATGAT, which is, it stands for all the gear, all the time. And they'll tell you that buy your gear with the intention of wearing it all the time. I'll be honest, I don't always wear all of my gear. I do try. I promise I try. But when I like walk outside and I just have my helmet on and I start to sweat, I'm like, I don't want to have my jacket on. The gear that I always wear, okay, I guess that's a lie too. The gear that I wear probably at least 90% of the time is boots. And I always wear gloves. I try riding without gloves just like to move my bike somewhere like down the street or something. Can't do it. It's so weird to grab handlebars now without gloves on. Alright, so my last point to wrap this all up is that motorcycles, they can be cheaper to maintain because they can be simpler too. Now, again, with anything in life, there are exceptions to the rule. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that if your bike is fuel injected or carbureted, it's impossible and you should just give up. But if you are going to ride something like a high grade Ducati or something like that, a more maintenance intensive and higher technology bike, you're going to have to kind of pull up your curve to that level. I do all the maintenance on my bike. I do all the repairs. The only reason this thing ever touches a shop is when I'm at home and I need to get new tires put on. I take the rims off and I go get mounted and balanced with new tires, which I need to do soon. Alright, let's have some fun. Just to wrap up all the points, motorcycle, cheaper to buy, insurance is cheaper, it's better on gas, it's more fun to ride, because you can be, leaning, and I mean, you don't have this much fun in a car. You slide, I can slide, that's not nearly as much fun. Hi, can I not be in this lane? I actually am allowed to be in this lane. You're gonna fucking hit me, Jesus Christ, woman. Alright, so yeah. There are two problems with motorcycles. You don't get seen. People will cut you off. People do shit like that when you're supposed to be in that lane. They don't signal. They turn into you. Bitches. So, if you guys can, go down there, subscribe, like, comment. If you want to hear me talk about something, post it down there. Alright guys, that's it. Wrapping it up. Later. Alright, this is the shit I was talking about.